What's up everyone, it's Edward from Barstarzz. I'm here with Samuel Delgado, and today we'll be showing you guys how to muscle up. Now first things first, let's get through the myth. You're not too big and you're not too tall. I've seen people that are 300 pounds hit a muscle up, and I've seen people that are 6'5" hit muscle ups. Now for this video, we're gonna structure it in 3 parts. The first part, we're gonna show you 5 different exercises to learn to muscle up. This is gonna help build your strength up to be able to achieve the muscle up. The second part, we're gonna show you the technique. We're gonna show you the easiest and fastest way to position your body to get the muscle up. And then the third part, we'll be showing you how to clean up your muscle up. So now let's start with the exercises. The 5 exercises we'll be showing are pull-ups, knee raises, jumping muscle ups, straight bar dips, and negative muscle ups. Samuel will be demonstrating the exercises. Now first things first, the most important exercise to the muscle up is the pull-ups. So you're gonna grab the bar shoulder width apart. So don't think of traditional pull-ups where you're pulling up slow and really focusing on the tension. You wanna pull up fast and get the bar high. You're aiming for your chest. Now don't worry if you can't get to the chest. You can get to the chin. The whole point is getting explosive and really using that pulling force. Now the second exercise is the knee raise. So you're gonna mimic the bottom part of the muscle up. So what you're doing is you're bringing knees to your chest and have a slight pelvic tilt. Now this is different than your regular knee raise. This is what your regular knee raise looks like. Now what we're going for is an explosive knee raise, trying to mimic the muscle up movement. So what we're gonna do here is gonna bring the knees to your chest and have a slight rock back. So now the third exercise is the jumping muscle up. So you're gonna mimic the muscle up, but take out the pull up portion. So you wanna find a bar preferably shorter than your height. You're gonna grab the bar shoulder width apart, and then you're gonna pull and jump using your legs. Perfect. Now, as you get stronger, you want to use a higher and higher bar. And if it's too difficult, you want to use a lower and lower bar. Now, the fourth exercise is straight bar dips. So from the top of the jumping muscle up, you're going to position yourself, stay there, curve your stomach outward, and you're going to press the lower part of your chest towards the bar. So first comes the jumping muscle up, then you straighten out, and then you come down, and then back up. See how the pelvis is pushed out. You don't want your stomach to get in the way of this. You want to get the full pushing motion, and this is going to mimic the top part of the muscle up. Fifth and final exercise, which is going to be the most difficult. You're going to use a negative muscle up. So what you're doing is you're going to jumping muscle up at the very top, and you're going to come down as slowly as controlled as possible. While at the top, you're going to keep your elbows back, and you're going to let your legs come forward to balance out. Keep your core tight. You want to make sure you're stabilized and coming as slow as possible. Now with these 5 exercises, you're gonna put them together to create a fitness program to cater towards your muscle up. You wanna keep the pull-ups and the knee raises at the high repetitions, the straight bar dips and the jumping muscle ups and the negative muscle up at a lower repetition, just so you can really focus on form and get it down perfect. Now once you have the strength for the muscle up, the next step is the technique. All right, now the technique of the muscle up. We'll be showing you 3 different steps for you to master the muscle up. So now we want you to practice each one separately until you get to the end. This is how it ensures that you get the muscle up. So the very first one is the swing. So I'm gonna grab the bar shoulder width apart. You're gonna kick out ever so slightly and let your body rock back and forth, back and forth. Now a lot of people make a mistake of not letting their whole body move. Your whole body has to move. Now what's important with this swing is that you're not going for an aggressive swing. You're going for a moderate swing. So picture where you start standing on the bar and then 2 feet ahead of you. So if Samuel started here, 2 feet ahead of him would be about here. So you're swinging up until here and then back. Perfect. And you see how Samuel's whole body's moving. His shoulders are moving forward and back. In front of the bar and behind the bar. So practice this and make sure you get the technique perfect. You want to make sure you have a good swing. A good swing leads to a good muscle up. All right, now step 2. The knee raise that we used earlier, this is how we're gonna start practicing into the technique. So you're gonna add the swing that you got first. Now once you get the swing, forward and back, on your highest point forward, on your way backwards, you're gonna bring your knees to your chest with a slight pull. Now Samuel's really strong, so he's doing a very advanced version. But if you're starting off, don't worry, you don't have to be as explosive as he is. But you're getting the idea. At your highest point forward of your swing, you're gonna utilize momentum that you're going back with and bring your knees to your chest. Also, you can act like you're stepping on something at your original 2 foot distance. So for the example, we'll be using a little square. This is about moderately in front. This is about 2 feet from where Sammer started off at the hanging pull-up position. He's gonna come forward, he's gonna step into it, and then bring his knees to the chest. Now the final step to your muscle up, you're gonna put everything together that you learned today along with an explosive pull at the very top. That's gonna turn your wrist and get your body over. So again, we're gonna go over the swing. The swing is what's gonna put your body in the right position for you to go for the muscle up. So you're not going straight up when it comes to a muscle up. It's not like a pull up. You're going up and around the bar. Now the knee raises is, again, it's gonna help you create that curve. Think of the letter C. So now with that curve, with the swing putting your body in the right position and the knee raise putting you in that curve, you're gonna let your legs go down and pull over to get over the bar. Sam will be showing you what the kipping muscle up looks like. Perfect. See the curve he's creating with his body. He goes up and around the bar. Perfect. Now we're gonna go over some of the common mistakes that happen with your first muscle up. Now first is the movement pattern. You're not going straight up. Straight up is the form you would do for a pull-up. For a muscle up, you're creating a curve, like the letter C. Sammer will be showing you what it looks like if you try to do a muscle up going straight up. Now, if you curve, you see you go up and around the bar. Up and around the bar, like the letter C. Now, a second common mistake, not neglecting what your legs do. Your legs are helping you get the boost to go over. Think about an invisible boost. Your legs curve, and that little shoot out from your legs and your pelvis moving forward is what sets you to the top. So Sammer's gonna hit another muscle up, and we're just gonna focus on what his hips are doing. You see the little kick out. The little kick out gives them the extra little push to get over the bar. Now another common mistake is neglecting your wrist. Your wrist have to turn at the top. Now this would happen naturally if you were at a curve, but in case you played it too close and you stayed under the bar too much, your wrist won't turn. Now look at Sammer when he has very stubborn wrists. This is you forcing your wrist and being scared to let him go. Now Sammer's gonna show you what wrist rotation should look like for the muscle up. Another common mistake is leading with one arm. We call this the chicken wing. A good way to fix this is to take a step back, humble yourself, put your ego to the side, and work on the exercises. Get better at your pull-ups, get better at your straight bar dips. You wanna make sure you progress strong, but safe. Now we reached the last section of this video. Now we're gonna show you how to take your beginner muscle up and bring it to the more advanced stages. We're gonna show you how to clean your muscle up. So, you guys are familiar with the kipping muscle up. You kip, you bend your knees, you bend at the waist, and it's kind of really explosive pull. To do a clean muscle up, you keep your legs straight. You use your legs a lot less. You're using a lot more of your lats, and you're pulling. You're using a lot more pull strength, which requires a lot more strength overall. Now, the way you clean your muscle ups, you want to focus on going through your regular muscle ups, because everyone started with regular muscle ups, whether they admit it or not. Everyone started with the bending your knees muscle ups. After that, you keep a more focal point to come down and use your legs less and less. Now this takes time. You're not gonna clean up your muscle up after getting your first muscle up. It's gonna take some weeks, some months. Just keep a conscious effort not to use your legs and not to swing as much. So every week, try to reduce the amount of swing, and every week, try to reduce the amount of your knees bending. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Comment down below if you have any more questions on the muscle up or any calisthenics move, and subscribe to Bodybuilding.com for more free videos.